I'm your co-ghost Anthony,
And I'm your co-ghost, Caylee.
and this is Two Ghosts Review Wonder Man. Welcome back to another episode of Two Ghosts Review, a podcast about current TV shows and movies that is also an MCU rewatch podcast from time to time. In this episode, we will be covering Wonder Man Season 1. But before we dive into that, let's kick off the episode as we always do with our poll segment. Hello, my wonderful wife. How are you doing tonight?
I see what you're trying to do there. Unfortunately, I'm a little too burned out for the joke to land on me right now.
It's a bad joke.
It was a good joke. I am just not in a jokey mood, which I will get into one, but right now, it's a little rough.
Okay, all right. Well, maybe this will help. Let's do the poll.
Yeah, get me fired up.
All right. Well, we only had one voter on this poll, so
Guys, please.
let's dive into
You
it.
didn't post it at the right time.
It's true. Okay. Yeah, like if you post a poll, like I don't know, like at 7 a.m. and then like it gets nothing, but then you post it later at like 3, the exact same thing. These are just made up times, by the way. But say 3, then you get like 80 votes or something on a poll. It's insane. Threads is insane. But
Yeah, you'd think if you posted it earlier in the morning, it would be on everyone's feed all day.
no, those were just made up times. But
Oh.
like, yeah, uh, it doesn't matter really what time you put it up. But
Mm.
anyway, so the poll that we had for last episode was, which is your favorite Fallout robot? Your options are Victor or Codsworth. Go, Kaylee.
Cogsworth.
I agree, and so does the one person that voted.
Yay.
I can't do like a Laszlo impression without
Cussing.
obscenities. Oh, all right. So we got Wonder Man. We got a new MCU entry.
Yeah.
How did you feel about this before we like started?
To be honest, I thought it was dumb.
Yeah.
I still kind of do. But
Okay.
I don't need another story like this
Not really. No.
at all.
It's kind of like another thing. It's just like adding to the pile
Of like the what was the point
of
pile.
one-off heroes. Yeah, that we're probably not gonna see.
No. I'm more interested in the doorman. Like,
We'll get to the doorman. Oh, um, I think there's some good stuff in this, but yeah, like overall, like Wonder Man. It seems like it's just like another thing that we probably won't get to for a while. Like see him
Yeah,
again,
like, do we need
or
to have Wonder Man introduced right now? We're
no,
about to go into Doomsday. Does this
no.
matter?
All the other stuff for this year, I'm so excited for. This was okay. I'm not gonna say it's like bad,
It's not bad,
but
it's just completely irrelevant and that irritates me.
yeah, yeah. It's just like some side mission. But anyway, let's dive into it. Let's dive into episode 1. Matinee. So we kick off the series with young Simon watching the original Wonder Man in theaters.
And it looks like Star Trek.
Now my thing with this was, like it looks like Star Trek, like bad or
It
whatever.
looks like Galaxy Quest. That's
Yeah.
what it looks like.
I think you had well, I haven't seen Galaxy Quest in a
Galaxy
while.
Quest is just making fun of Star Trek. So it's
Okay,
like
fair
Star
enough,
Trek but
fair enough.
worse.
Yeah. Man, yeah, I haven't watched that in a long time. I need to watch that again. That's Tim Allen in it, right? Galaxy Quest? Galaxy. Let me look this up.
All I know is it has Alan Rickman in it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know it's
I don't
got
know about
him.
Tim Allen.
Uh, Galaxy Quest cast. Yeah, Tim Allen.
Hmm,
See, it's right there on the poster.
that's weird. No, I
That
don't remember him
that
in there
young
at all.
strapping man.
I don't remember him at all. I just remember Alan Rickman as the alien.
Fair
Sorry.
enough.
It's not a Christmas movie, so he blends in, Tim Allen. It's not
The galaxy.
a network television show or Christmas movie, so I don't notice him.
He's too young. Too young. Yeah, dude. But this movie, this Wonder Man movie, yeah, like it looked bad, all that. But then like the lasers, I thought they looked like really good for like it looked out of place. If they were shooting the lasers around, it looked like that was like higher quality effects than the entire rest of everything that was going on.
I don't know. I was thinking about making a joke that this is how the movies look now because they're not putting any effort into
There's
anything.
no, yeah.
Like, are they making fun of themselves?
I mean, I think a little bit, but are they making fun of like their past, like like the old movies,
I don't know.
like the old Spider-Man, old Fantastic Four?
Like the
I don't
real
know.
old ones
Yeah, like the real old ones, which weren't really.
where Peter Parker's swinging on like a full-on like rope.
Yeah,
That.
like a rope. Yes, that's some thick webbing.
That actually hurts, man.
It's Spider-Man. That's just Indiana Jones.
Yeah, that's not Spider-Man. That's Andy.
Okay, so yeah, we got young Simon watching that, and then we go to Simon's audition for American Horror Story. Well, it wasn't. Well, it wasn't really an audition. It was. I don't know
No, he
why.
was
I don't know
supposed to
why I
be
put
in
that
it.
in there. Yeah, he's already in it. But yeah, he's what about to do his. I guess his
He's gonna
take,
do a scene
his scene.
with Alice from Twilight.
Yeah, you got excited about that.
Well, yeah, because like what? It was weird, and this was annoying because it felt like they were just trying to name drop a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, this series, it felt like they're like we're not gonna name drop or like bring in a bunch of like Marvel cameos. We're gonna bring in a bunch of like Hollywood cameos.
Yeah, but I don't know. It was just weird. They're like, oh, have you seen this Netflix show? What about this Netflix show? What about this movie franchise? What about this? Like, it was kind of excessive to me. I was like,
Eh,
okay, I get it. You work in TV, but also you're not very successful. So, like, why are we talking about all this stuff?
yeah, I think at parts it was a little heavy. Other parts I didn't mind it because it's like it is Hollywood.
No, this is
But
really the only part that bothered me.
okay, yeah, all right, fair enough. Um, yeah, so in this scene, oh, we start to learn about Simon and his problems.
He's got some serious problems. His need to overanalyze was getting me irritated.
Hmm. He's got to make a backstory for like everything. A backstory for the backstory of the backstory.
Keep it in your head.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah,
You don't need to be voicing this.
He's
You're lucky to be here.
exactly.
Why are you
Yeah,
trying to like change everything?
you're like this one-off character.
Are you even getting paid? Like you're that low. You're getting like lunch.
I mean, yeah, he's probably get paid, but yeah. So he pokes around too much in the story and the script and everything, trying to change stuff. That he ends up getting himself fired, and then he goes home. His girlfriend is in the middle of moving out, and she's like, "You never let me in, Simon."
I liked how she took All but one of the kitchen chairs. She left the table,
Oh, really?
but there was just one chair at the table.
That's kind of courteous because that makes me
But
think
what do you
that
need 3 chairs for?
that
Then,
makes
like,
me think that that was her stuff and she had a right to it. Or maybe they bought it together and she's taking half. She's like, "I'll just take 3 chairs."
yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'll take 3 chairs and you get the table in 1 chair.
Yeah. I can get a table, but I have more friends than you. You have no friends, Simon.
Well, it's true.
So you just need one. So yeah, he's not having a good day. Um and he goes to watch a showing of a movie called Midnight Cowboy. Don't know if this is real or not. I don't think it is. This movie.
Why would I know? You're looking at me like I would know. Does that sound like a movie I would know about?
Yeah, you love westerns. No response.
Um,
Midnight Cowboy,
if it's real?
1969 movie. Yeah, so it is a real movie. How cute. Convinced of his irresistible appeal to women,
Indie?
Texas dishwasher quits his job and heads to New York City, thinking he'll latch on to some rich dowger. New York, however, is not as hospitable as he imagined. Joe soon finds himself living in an abandoned building. Dickinson layabout named Ratso. Okay, so yeah, that's what I figured. I was wondering if it like played to kind of what the story of Wonder Man is, and
Oh, and the
it
guy and
kind of
his
is.
dinky sidekick.
Yeah, it's like a buddy movie. So yeah, so he's watching this movie. Um,
With Trevor?
with
Trevor Slattery?
yeah, we got Trevor. He's here finally, the one we've been waiting for. We didn't have to wait very long.
Here's my thing with Trevor. I like Trevor. I like the Mandarin, right?
Yeah,
But I can't keep doing I mean, I can keep doing it, I just hate doing it. The whiplash of I am the Mandarin, I'm in Iron Man 3, it's revealed that I'm Trevor, so I'm Trevor, that's fine, and then I disappear, and all of a sudden I'm silly in Shang-Chi, and I have this little hairy rotisserie chicken with wings.
I think he's always silly.
It was too much in Shang-Chi. Why was he there?
I think the circumstances around him were too much. Himself
But why did he have
was the
that
same.
little thing? It's just so wild, like, it's so dumb.
That's what I mean. The situation
Yeah,
around
but,
him.
like, that was what he was doing in that movie, like, with Wong, right?
Yeah,
With Madison,
yeah.
like, that was too much, that was dumb, and then the next time you see him, he's perfectly fine, like, that didn't happen, like, you're getting gaslit. You know, everything's fine. It's just
Yeah.
Wong, consistent Wong. Remember Wong from Doctor Strange and Infinity War and Endgame? Remember Wong? You what do you mean he likes to watch like cheap TV in his apartment with Madison and what is that? No, he's been working at Comertage.
He's also Sorcerer Supreme
Yeah, it's really
at the
it's
same time.
he's very like serious. This is business, okay? But yeah, Trevor, forget about, whatever he was doing. I don't know where we left him in Shang-Chi. I think I've only
Yeah,
seen it once.
I don't remember
How is he
either. Yeah.
here? What is he doing? What is the story arc here?
Well,
Obviously,
we
he was
find
in,
out. We find out what he's doing.
but it makes me mad. Like with this Thor trailer for Doomsday, everyone's like, "Thor is back! They're cooking!" I'm like, but do you remember that last thing we just saw?
Yeah, this is way better
I
than
know
that.
it's better,
Let's get back to
but
what.
like, what do you mean? You can't just do that to me. I'm glad for the improvement, but like,
Take the win. Take the
don't
win.
gaslight me on the character storyline.
I think you should only worry if you see him slipping back into Love and
Well,
Thunder.
inevitably, it will happen.
If maybe
It
I don't
sure
know.
will the next time we see
I
him.
don't know. I mean, that was pretty bad. like a lot of people hated it.
You
So
think that was bad? Wait till you see him in Secret Wars.
just give him one more movie.
He'll go right
Go
back.
back. Oh, all right. Yeah. So Trevor's like talking on the phone.
Don't worry, I never talk during the movie.
Yeah, and he like mentions an audition, real sly like. He slips that in there, and then yeah, we have Simon like come over to hush him up, and he puts the phone away because he doesn't talk during the movie. And Simon says that he liked his Mandarin role,
Weird.
which is yeah. I feel like that's a weird thing to say
Are you sure he
to
said
somebody.
that?
He did, yeah,
You watched it again and you made
yeah,
sure?
yeah. I watched it twice.
Because I thought he talked about a movie way before.
He did after.
Okay.
He said the Mandarin. He liked the Mandarin, and then he also said a role from back back whenever. But
Hmm.
but yeah, I do think that's a weird thing to say because you don't know how like how the person feels about that. Like that's a
Yeah, I was just trying to think, like, has he been out in public really, like, it's not like he's on social media or something and
no.
people know how he feels about it. Yeah.
I feel like if you had social media, it would be like Creed thoughts.
Yeah, oh
You know?
yeah. www.creedthoughts.net.gov. backslash Creed Thoughts.
Trevor Slattery thoughts. uh, but yeah. So they talk a little bit, and then they start after the movie. They kind of walk out, and Simon's following him. One thing that annoyed me is when Simon sat down, he had like a popcorn bag and a drink and everything, and he walks out with none of it. So he just like left it there. He
Whoa.
didn't throw his trash away, and it annoyed me.
Disrespectful.
Very disrespectful.
Especially considering you want to work in the industry.
Yeah, you got to respect the little guys all the way down to the people that clean up the messes in the movie theaters.
Chicken jockey.
Uh yeah, so we have Trevor saying or telling Simon that he's auditioning for Wonder Man, a Von Kovac movie, and Simon gets a little excited.
This Von Kovac guy. What in the world?
I didn't know we were watching Superman 2 already.
Yeah, like where did this man come from? Because I've never seen him before and now he's like a hit. I would remember if I'd seen him before. Like, what's going on?
he is yeah, he's very noticeable. It's the hair and
Like,
the
you
face
can do your hair. It's his
and
voice. It's everything.
everything
Like,
about
yeah.
him.
To me, in my mind, and maybe it's just because it's me. It's probably just because it's me. I
Mm,
was thinking of him like as like a really. That's not a good way to put it. I was gonna say I was thinking of him as like it's a Tim Burton movie. Like this is a big. You might be
okay.
like, okay, like a Christopher Nolan or whatever. But to me, when I think of like a very distinct, recognizable director,
Mm,
that's gonna do, like, a weird thing like Wonder Man. That isn't, like, a normal movie, that's, like, a little niche thing.
yeah.
That's what I was thinking of when they were talking about it.
I I don't know if I completely saw it the same way as you, but I will say I did get Tim Burton vibes off of him. I don't know if it was like Tim Burton himself
No, it
just
was
because of
just
the
because of
hair
the
or
hair.
like as a character. Like he was just like so he like kind of popped a bit as a
Yeah.
character and I don't know, like he would fit in a Tim Burton movie, I feel like. But
Don't worry, he'll be in the next one.
probably he's a rising star. So yeah, then yeah, so Simon's all excited about this Wonder Man, this movie.
It really floats his boat.
Yeah, he's a big fan of Wonder Man. So he goes to his agent. and he's like, "Please get me on Wonder Man." And she
Honestly, his agent seems kind of, like, terrible and rude,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
talks down to him, like, "Why
doesn't
you
really
think
have
you
faith
wanna
in
do
him.
that? You can't do that," which granted, he just did get fired, but, like, she doesn't even wanna try for him. She's, like,
Yeah,
trying to talk him down to keep him on a low level.
yeah,
Like, "You
yeah.
couldn't
Keep
accomplish
him down.
that."
I kind of get where she's coming from with how he like bombs all these things,
Yeah, but also that's not your job
but
to
yeah, you should
make
give
him
him the
feel
chance. Try to
bad.
get him the chance. Yeah. Um, I do like how this series. I got my problems with Hollywood, but like I like I liked the journey, seeing the journey of Simon as just like like trying to make it there.
Mhm.
I thought it was a cool thing. Like I haven't really seen a lot of things media that have done that. I know there's gotta be
Oh, yeah.
one like movies and shows that have done it, but I personally have not seen any, and I liked to see him trying to get this role and the progression of the movie and stuff like that. Um,
Was it part of the FBI thing that he got the role? Was it given to him, or was he actually chosen? Because it seems kinda unrealistic that he got it.
no, I think it was genuine.
I kinda thought it was genuine, but I didn't know if I just missed something.
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was genuine, which means that Trevor was like Trevor was auditioning genuinely too.
Well, of course, Trevor's gonna try and do
So
that too.
like, yeah. Um, but yeah, so yeah, Simon gets on his agent's computer and sends off some emails, makes some calls and stuff, and he works his way into getting an audition.
Doing a crazy impression of his agent.
Yeah, I liked these shots of him driving the car around.
He's
the
whipping that thing
The
around.
car is as much of a character as Simon or Trevor in this
Mhm.
show. It's shown that much, and it's got character to it with the seatbelt situation.
Mhm.
I like it. It's fun, and I like how we see later like it's actually his dad's. It adds more
Mhm.
sentimental value to the car. Um, but yeah, then we get Simon going to his audition, and he starts freaking out a little bit, and we see our first glimpse at his
I
powers.
missed this.
You did. I noticed that you missed it. But, yeah, there's like I don't know, I put a red ring in his eye, but it might have been purple. I felt like it was kinda, like, back and forth through the show,
You know what I think
but
sucks is that we just watched the whole show and I don't even know what this man's powers are.
ionic something,
Yeah, like, but dumb
but
it down a little bit. Like, what is that? He
yeah,
vibrates? Is that what it is? It seemed like he
he
was a
makes explosions out of I don't know what.
let's get more specific, guys.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing, is like this show, like, it didn't really explain it that much or like showcase his powers that much. It didn't show like an origin of his powers either.
Yeah, no, this was just Trevor and Simon having a good old time
Yeah.
eating peach rings and auditioning for a Von Kovac movie.
Yep. Which it's fun, but it's like I do feel like the hero or superhero part of this show was just like a Marvel mandatory thing that you have to put on it. Like it felt extra, him having a power. Like the
Well,
story was not about him having a power mostly. It was about him
yeah, it was about him
doing all that.
auditioning for a movie.
Yeah.
That was the main plot, was just a struggling guy in Hollywood auditioning for a movie and getting the role of his lifetime.
Yeah.
Trevor should have been the main character.
Yeah.
Like, this
Which
just
this was so I mean, I read some of this, read some stuff on this, and, like this was they had an idea for Trevor to have his own show, and then but Marvel also had this. They wanted to do Wonder Man, so they pushed them together and made this.
It's like the main point of the show was struggling guy finally gets a role, and it's a huge one. Then
Mm.
it was, look at what Trevor Slattery is doing now. And then it was,
Yeah.
look at their friendship.
Yeah.
And then it was, oh yeah, and he's kind of got something weird going on, like he has powers. It was
Yeah.
like,
I mean, the powers were underlying. It was throughout the thing,
but
but
that's how far down the totem pole it was.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's,
Importance,
yeah,
yeah,
of importance of things
yeah,
that were happening, like in the plot.
yeah.
I'm struggling. Hi, I'm Trevor Slattery. Look at the silly stuff I can do. Oh wow, look, I'm actually kind of becoming his friend, but I'm supposed to be getting information. I'm in a weird spot. Oh, he has powers. You
Oh,
know, like it's all the way down there.
yeah.
Here's 2 filler episodes.
Exactly. It's like a. It's almost like it's like not an origin story of how he got his powers. It's more of like an origin story of how he is allows himself to use the powers by the end, I guess.
Mhm.
Something like that. But yeah, so Simon, yeah, he's having trouble with the he gets like the script or his lines and he's like having trouble making enough backstory for himself and
Chill out.
yeah, he's freaking out. He gets like the little glowing thing in his eye and then Trevor comes out of his audition and sees Simon there and takes him to the bathroom and like helps him like calm down. Um,
I
but
think that I said this to you when we were watching it.
uh,
When he goes in there and he like has a struggle moment and then he takes a breath and he's supposed to be like transformed, giving a beautiful performance and it was supposed to be touching and whatever.
mm,
It didn't look any different to me. They said they should have picked someone with
yeah,
more riz, if you
more
will.
Riz.
I didn't like, I was just like, okay, he's just doing it.
I got more than that,
I was
but
not moved by his performance.
I was a little more moved. I was,
I was actually kind of confused. I was like,
but I
is
will
he?
say that the later performances where they kind of try to do that again, they didn't come off as strong, or they like blended into this one in a way like that he didn't have much like variety in his how he was acting.
Mm.
Like it was all very like all the every time that he was like acting and it was supposed to be impressive, he was just very like serious
Yeah, like
and like
he couldn't pull off a character within a character.
no,
Like
yeah,
establish your character, and then how would your character like act differently than your character? He didn't seem like he's acting differently to
it's
me.
like he couldn't do like an animated character or something like
Yeah.
that was a little crazier or it was all very like I don't know, like almost reserved. I feel like a little bit, but
Mm, yeah, I see that.
yeah. Um, so I did enjoy that audition. I thought he did good in that one. Um, then he goes and hangs out with Trevor at the bar, and we learn that Trevor hasn't had a drink in 13 years. What a man!
Do you have a button? Was that a pause?
Huh?
Was that applause? I couldn't hear it on my headphones.
It was cheering and applause.
Okay, it kind of
Yes.
sounded like the gunshot button to me.
I was tempted to push the button. I was. Um, okay, so yeah, so we learned that. Then we have somebody call Trevor about Simon and his powers. Very mysterious, and that they say you're sure he's buying the act, and
It's his aunt who? Who does he call him?
Oh, Vanya.
Yeah.
Vanya.
Uncle Vanya.
Uncle Vanya. Yeah. And he says he doesn't suspect a thing.
Oh my.
Not in that voice, but yes. And then we have Simon walking in front of the Chinese theater.
Yeah,
He
that
sees the
that was
star.
exciting because of the
Whoa!
because of Happy.
Happy
I wasn't
Hogan.
I wasn't thinking about him being a star. I was thinking about Happy.
Yeah.
I was thinking about I was thinking about the Mandarin.
I was thinking about Chase Edmonds throwing Happy across the Chinese
I was
theater.
thinking about how Happy knew to lay there and point on the
Yeah.
ground.
He knew what to do. Okay, he's very observant. All right. So that's the end of episode 1. Let's roll into episode 2 called Self Tape. Um, we get a flashback of Trevor, I guess, coming back from Shang-Chi.
That's what I assumed, but I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else it would be. I just don't know. I don't remember, yeah, like you said earlier, how he ended in Shang-Chi, and like I assume he was just headed back and then we're picking straight up off of that.
Where'd he leave
But
Morris?
yeah, I don't know.
I thought he really liked him.
I guess not enough.
Well, that's okay. I don't want to see him again.
Maybe he had to eat him on his way out
Oh no.
to make it out alive.
I don't think that's true.
No, he's probably around out there somewhere, hanging out with Aquafina.
Poor Morris.
This is the MCU.
Ugh.
So yeah, he's like bonding with this lady on the plane, talking about his mom and all that, and they're talking. They're even talking off of the plane as they're walking out, and then he gets tackled by the FBI, and the lady's like, "I don't know him."
Poor Trevor.
So yeah, we learn, yeah, he he gets detained, and we have Agent P. Cleary from the
Loser.
Department of Damage Control. They are becoming a big thing,
Yeah.
and I like it.
Uh,
I like it. It's like the it's not Shield, but it's like the new
they feel super
Shield.
corrupt.
Yeah. Well, it's like more. They're more worried about like keeping themselves open. I get like keeping their department open and the money flowing. I feel like, but they have actually. I did a little bit of research, and the Department of Damage Control has actually been in quite a bit leading up to this. So that
Well, they were all the way back in Spider-Man: Homecoming, right?
yes, but I think I read something. I don't know where they pulled this, so take it with a grain of salt. But it must have been mentioned at some point that they went as far back as cleaning up the mess in Iron Man after Obadiah Stane.
Oh wow.
So that like long time, and yeah, so it's a joint thing with Stark Industries.
Yeah, I knew that Stark had clean up.
Yeah, that
I
was
didn't
after
realize they were
Avengers.
connected. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, they're connected, and then so we had the Avengers cleanup, which we saw in Spider-Man: Homecoming, and then um, they are in. This is why they haven't been as noticeable because they've been in some bad stuff, but they've been in Miss Marvel, they've been in She-Hulk, and they've been in Secret Invasion,
Mhm.
all underneath. So they've been in quite a lot of stuff, and there's been like we've seen this building before too, like their detainment
Yeah.
center and everything. We've seen it before. We've seen it getting broken into as well. They were in Infinity War. They got Obsidian Cole's hand when during the cleanup,
Oh.
and that's where they in Secret Invasion they stole the hand for like that power. the Super Scroll. They stole it
Huh.
from the Department of Damage Control. So there's a lot going on
His
with them.
hand went into, like, the Arctic.
Into the Arctic.
Didn't it? Like
Didn't he wait, maybe it
No, maybe his hand landed on the ground.
okay, yeah.
He went into the
He went
Arctic.
to the Arctic. So, I don't know, I'm interested in them. I like them more in this than, I guess, anything that I've seen just because the other stuff was bad. But also, No Way Home. They're in No Way Home too. So,
Mhm.
um, anyway, that's enough with that rant. Um, yeah, so Trevor, he didn't finish his jail sentence, so he can either go back to jail or he can help the Department of Damage Control. He's like, I'll do that.
Yeah, option B.
So that's why he's buddying up with Simon because Cleary has suspicions about Simon, and Trevor can get close to him. So then we
Based
have
off of literally one thing from when he was a kid.
yeah, they're reaching, man. That and like they said like a porta potty or something
Yeah, but,
got
like,
blown up.
you're gonna threaten Trevor, the Mandarin, and strong arm him into going undercover on your behalf over a porta potty and a kitchen fire.
And they'll never see him coming. So yeah, Simon has to do a self tape, um, and he's struggling with it. He gets upset. He's like watching old self tapes, and his girlfriend in there helping him, and it making him upset. And
Simon literally just needs, like, breath work.
yeah, which he does. Trevor helps him with the box breathing.
It's
I love
true,
that.
but that's, like, basic stuff.
I know, but I love Trevor teaching Simon box breathing.
Buddy hell, don't kill me."
Oh, but yeah, he causes like a blast in his apartment and breaks the wall.
Before this, maybe it was when his girlfriend moved out and he sat down at the table by himself. I feel like he sat down and I saw his powers, like, stuff was rumbling, but
It was
personally
the sink. He had his hands on the sink and like his toothbrush in the little cup
yeah,
was shaking.
I just thought he had a poopy apartment near some train tracks,
That's what I thought too. Yeah,
so I didn't think
uh,
anything of it.
yeah. I was on the same page as you with that. Um, so Cleary gives Trevor a little ring to put on Simon's computer. Um, and I liked this little meeting. It was like in that restaurant in the like secluded booth.
Yeah, so
Like,
dramatic.
it's fun.
Like,
I
you
know,
can go in public with Trevor and not get noticed.
yeah. I just like how Trevor was acting though, like waiting to text. I'm gonna make it awkward. He's like Trevor has his own backstory of what he's doing because he's
I'm an
actually not with Cleary.
actor.
I'm getting around, gotten up off the
Put my
couch,
book
put
down.
my book down. I love it. Love it. Uh, so yeah, he goes to Trevor, um, and then they both go to a self tape studio to do the self tape, and that doesn't work out. Lady like
But it's
messes
like
it up.
she wanted to be an actor, but she really sucks. But, like, how
Yeah,
can you not even read off the paper?
this is where the failed actors go, I guess.
Why didn't he blow up the wall there?
I guess he wasn't that mad. He didn't Hulk out.
Basically.
So yeah, they're looking for a place to do this self tape, and they go to Trevor's apartment.
Trevor lives in the only murderers in the building apartment. building.
It's a nice apartment.
That's what I thought when I saw it. I was like, yeah, look, your old apartment from back in the day when you made a lot of money.
Yeah, yeah.
And Martin Short's character.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it was. I was like, okay,
Oh,
seen this before.
they do have similarities, don't they?
Yeah.
The apartment, uh, doing plays,
Some
uh,
investigations.
some investigations. That's about it. But yeah, we get to see some stuff from Trevor's past, his acting past,
Yeah, I'm scared about this
and
note that says Turtle Diary.
it was just some script from a movie called
Oh,
Turtle
I
Diary.
thought there was a diary made out of two pieces of
No,
turtle shell
no.
or something that you saw and I missed. Like a taxidermy diary.
He was really getting into the character of the Mandarin.
Yeah.
Uh,
Uh,
no, I took a note of Coronation Street just because this Still Got Legs podcast I listen to. They're British and they talk about Coronation Street a lot. Like I guess it's like a soap, a British soap,
uh-huh.
but like a lot of British actors are on it. So I thought it was funny. It was like,
There's a street in American Hollywood.
yeah, well, this guy's in it, but um, yeah. And then we also saw like his glasses, his Mandarin glasses in the case as
Wild
well.
that he held on to him.
Yeah, it's the role of a lifetime. Uh,
They gave me things.
they gave me
See, we could have
things.
just watched Iron Man 3 instead.
If you don't like this review, you can go listen to the Iron Man 3 review.
This review will probably have more Mandarin impressions.
Well, yeah, there's more Mandarin.
Yeah, but we were going pretty heavy on
Well,
it.
more Trevor.
I've been like stimming the Mandarin
It's
because
true. It's so good. Uh,
fortune cookies.
Hollow, full of lies, leaves a bad taste in the mouth.
I did that.
America.
Yeah, that's another good one.
uh, all right. Let's get back on track here. So, the neighbor's too loud. They can't do the self tape here, so they go to Joe Pantaloni. What Loney?
Whoever this guy is.
Yeah,
Sorry, we don't know
apparently he's in the
him.
Matrix.
Yeah, can you look it up? Who is
I
he?
did look it up.
Who is he in the Matrix?
He's like
Does it
I couldn't
matter?
even play. I recognized him, but I think he is. Uh,
If
I
you
haven't
tell
seen the
me,
Matrix in a
am I
while.
gonna know?
I
I'm
doubt
tired,
it.
so I don't know if that was a real sentence. If you tell me, will I know? Is what I meant to say.
Probably not. I
Okay,
don't know.
then it doesn't
He's
matter.
a guy. He's a guy. I think he's like on their team. You know, like the Matrix team or
He's
whatever.
not the guy with like the sunglasses who comes
They all
back
have
every time.
sunglasses.
No, but like, is it more than one man that's coming after them? With
No,
the
he's not Agent Smith.
Okay, Agent
No,
Smith. Yeah, but Agent
no.
Smith is one guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
this guy is like part of the crew. I think he's the guy that's that's running the whatever you call it, the things that they plug into.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's
Yeah,
fine. We
I
didn't
think it's
finish the
that guy.
Matrix movies because then there was one with an orgy in the opening, and I was like, I'm done. I don't think it was an orgy. I just think everyone was getting it on or something.
Well,
I was like,
they
I
really
don't want
didn't. Honestly, they just get worse and worse.
Yeah.
So,
I was ready to stop. So yeah.
which sucks because I kind of wanted to watch the new one, but I couldn't get past like the third one or something. Like I didn't even start it. Um, so yeah, they're at Joe's house, Joe P's house, and this guy is kind of flaunting his stuff a little bit.
I gotta open the roof so the tree can breathe.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, but like you see, it's kind of like
America.
what? He's like, yeah, he sees acting as just a job, which he kind of like. throws out there, and Trevor's like upset about it because it's not just a job.
It's for real life.
It's for real life. It's my calling. It's my art. You know.
Don't be so flippant about it.
You know. But like going to Joe's house, Trevor is kind of telling Simon that Joe got him kicked off of whatever show that was. It's a medical show. And but by the end of it, we find out that like Trevor was actually having like problems, like I assume like
According to
drug
Joe,
problems.
Trevor was abusing substances
Yeah,
and got kicked off for
which
that. Which tracks.
it tracks. It totally tracks, but it was kind of sad, you know.
Don't expose Trevor like that.
Poor
He hasn't
guy.
had a drink in 13 years.
Yeah. But yeah. So Joe's being a jerk, and so they leave, and they go back to Simon's apartment, and they have a good back and forth, which I liked. Um, I didn't think it was as emotional as the first
Is this when they were just
audition,
telling
but
each other extended movie quotes?
yeah, but they were acting them kind of and delivering the lines to each other, and I liked it. Um, uh, yeah, I think this is where we first get him doing Mandarin voice a little bit,
Yeah, we're like,
going back and forth.
he did it, he did it.
It's
That's better.
the Mandarin. Um,
Iconic. I've never been rooting for a terrorist so much. I've never rooted for any terrorist except this one.
no. You just said so much,
No,
so that implies that you've rooted for other terrorists.
do not get me into trouble telling lies. I like the Mandarin, the fictional
She likes a
guy.
terrorist, guys. She just said it live on air.
Okay, when we get doxxed, we live in the same house.
Dang it.
You're putting us all in danger.
Anyway, the Mandarin. Uh, Trevor puts a ring on the computer and starts to grab all the data um, for P. Cleary, and he also finds the big blast that was in
He
the
rips a
wall.
sheet off the wall.
Yeah,
Like, was he planning to leave it down?
fair,
He could have just gone and
I
sat back down
guess.
and been like,
He could have
I didn't
peeked
realize
under.
it fell.
He could have looked under it.
Yeah. He's
I
not
guess he
very
had to rip
smart.
it off. What is this? But yeah, I like his acting skills come into play because Simon walks out and he's like sees that Trevor has seen the big thing in the wall, and Simon was talking about pizza while he was peeing from the other room,
Yeah.
and so Trevor just like they have like a moment of like staring at each other, and then Trevor's like, "I like pepperoni" or something like that. Let's get
Don't freak
pepperoni.
out. Let's get pizza. I don't care
Yeah.
about the hole in your wall. I thought it was kind of anticlimactic. Though. I was expecting it to be like a portal or something cool, but it was just like, oh, something hit the wall.
The wall's cracked.
Yeah, but it could have
There's a
been.
crater in the
It
wall.
wasn't crazy. No, just like the plaster came off.
Yeah.
You could probably throw something at the wall and that happened if it was
What?
big enough.
No. Maybe the Hulk could throw something on the wall and it would
No,
look
then the
like
wall
that.
would have a hole in it.
That's true. You can't just throw something at the wall and like the entire wall.
That's why his girlfriend left. He's violent.
I don't think so. All right. So episode 3, Pacomia. We open this episode with young Simon, a flashback, getting checked up after the fire.
And he good.
He good.
According to your notes.
He all
He
good.
good.
He should have um I guess smoke in his lungs or something, but
Smoke inhalation.
yeah, that and but nah, he good. So
And his mom is freaking out about, I shouldn't have left my 12 or 13-year-old son inside alone. You could do that.
yeah,
That shouldn't happen. Like, You're
It's
not.
because he has powers that he
You're.
can't control.
Yeah, you're not in the wrong for leaving him inside for a minute. He's old enough to be inside on his own. He shouldn't have caught the whole kitchen on fire if he was a regular kid.
Where did these powers come from,
And yeah,
man?
I kept waiting for them to reveal something with his dad, and they never did.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah. So, blah blah blah. Now we get Cleary's motivation, um, which we kind of talked a little about earlier, but the DODC has this prison, and half of it's empty, and so cuts are coming, and
Yeah,
they
because
need,
we have to fill up prisons.
yeah, you have to fill up the prisons. So they're being pushed to fill up the prison and
Would Simon really go
get
to
some bad
jail?
guys. I don't know. It seems very loose.
Like, are you just trying to expose the fact that he's has superpowers and get him registered? Or like, it seems like his goal is to put people in prison.
Yeah,
Simon has
yeah,
not done anything at this point that warrants prison.
no. So yeah, it is odd, but I can see Cleary like orchestrating
You
something.
destroyed a porta potty and didn't pay for it.
You're
You're going to
going to
prison.
jail. You're dangerous. There was poop everywhere.
Create a biohazard and
Yeah,
flood the scene.
so many people had pink eye. It was insane. Uh, yeah, so Cleary tells Trevor that he needs to wear a wire and go to Simon's mom's birthday party.
I love how Trevor shows up to Simon's house clearly dressed like he's ready to go to a party.
Oh yeah,
And then he
yeah,
invites himself casually.
yeah. Good. Uh, yeah. So that they go to mom's house, mummy, um, and we meet Simon's family. We meet Eric, who is the well, I wouldn't say the favorite child, but the more successful child as of right now.
I would say he's still just the more successful child.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
think? Okay. I guess he's more reliable. He has a more
Yeah.
reliable situation. But I mean, if you land a big movie, you can get
But you're
millions
not
to
permanently
lead.
successful, as Doorman proves.
Yeah, but he Doorman didn't have big a lot of big roles.
Neither did Simon. Simon had
Simon had the lead role
one lead role isn't going to set
of a
you up for
huge
life.
movie. No, but you're getting paid millions. So yeah, at the mom's house, we get a little more information on the fire that was in the kitchen. Apparently, so this kitchen renovation happened.
Happened recently for a fire that happened when he was a teenager.
Yes. So
And he's like at least 30 now.
this kitchen was like all burnt up for like
And
what, 20 years or something.
the
Like
insurance wouldn't pay for that?
yeah. Okay. Um Interesting. We get this party kicking off. Nobody really wants to talk to Trevor about Simon. They all are kind of like, it's Simon. We don't really care about him. Eric's cool.
Yeah. But also, like, aren't you the Mandarin?
Yeah. People don't want to talk to you. I don't know. You drove Simon around like every morning or something, and you didn't talk to him or something like that.
Yeah, this girl carpooled with Simon every day to school for like years and
Ah,
had
that's what it
nothing to
was.
say about him.
Yeah, cool. He's an enigma. And then we have Eric. Like he offers a job to Simon. Simon's like, I got a job, man.
Do you? Do you, Simon?
I don't know. I don't really like Eric here because he's getting kind of pushy, and especially with
It's like stepbrothers.
Yeah, yeah. But I didn't like it when he came after Trevor. He said, like, he's talking to Simon, and then all of a sudden he just switches to Trevor, and he's like, "What exactly are you doing here, man?
In his defense, Simon did just bring a former terrorist
Leave him alone. It's Trevor Slattery.
randomly.
He's a good guy. Didn't mean it. They gave him things, okay?"
Plastic surgery.
Ugh.
A lovely speedboat.
So yeah, we got the mom's doing the dishes, and I like Trevor comes in and helps her with the dishes and talks to her, um, and gets some good stuff with the mom saying like giving us a little more insight on Simon and what he was like, and just like he didn't really have friends, but he really liked his movies, and she always thought that like he's okay because he's got his movies and all that, but he told her the one time, I guess when he got hurt or something, that um he's like he said like thank you for loving me or something,
Mhm.
which I thought was I don't know. It made me feel some stuff.
That's sad.
Yeah. Um but yeah, like she's happy that he has a friend now.
I don't even care if you were a terrorist 13 years ago.
He's a good guy, all right?
Yeah.
I know he's helping the DODC right now, but he doesn't really want to, okay? Um so yeah, then kind of like after the party, Eric comes at Simon about borrowing money and stuff. Like he gives his mom a gift. Simon gives his mom a gift, and Eric is like, "Well, that's my money that you buying that stuff with."
Yeah.
Like, uh, so yeah, and Simon gets upset. Um, he also it also comes out that he got fired off of American Horror Story, um, and he breaks the island,
The
the
brand
kitchen
new
island.
island.
Yes,
He needs to stay out of the kitchen. They need to put some baby gates up.
some baby gates up for a grown man.
Mhm. Some adults can't figure them out.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I am not.
I know how to work a baby gate. Like staring at me.
What am I supposed to look at?
The wall. I don't know.
Got it.
Don't look at me.
I'll look at the wall for the rest of the night.
Now you just look like Matt Murdock.
That's rude.
I'm sorry. Uh,
I need
okay.
some sunglasses or the Daredevil helmet. No in between.
Ding, 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 ding. Simon, then is starting to think about quitting acting. Feels like a failure. He says that he couldn't. They're him and Trevor are in the car. This is after the party, and he says a line that he says, I couldn't work if anyone found out." And that was our first like little glimpse of like,
Not really. When
huh?
he goes in for the audition for Wonder Man,
Yeah,
when he's running in, he's got paperwork, and the guy hands him another sheet, and he goes, "Here, you got to do this one too. We don't have a doorman waiver from you.
we don't have a what? A
A
door?
doorman waiver."
Oh,
So he had to sign
okay.
a paper
I
called
did not pick up on
which we
that. Yeah.
didn't know what it was called, but I caught it because I was like, "What does that mean?" Like, I thought, yeah, like a bouncer? Like, what?
Huh.
A bouncer waiver? What does that mean? Like, I don't know if it was like a gag order or something on,
Yeah.
what you're reading, but it was weird, yeah, like, they needed him to
Interesting.
sign it real quick before he ran up there. They don't have a doorman waiver on file.
Huh. I didn't notice that. I didn't
After he
prick my
drove all
ears up.
crazy and was rushing in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess this is just what.
Yeah, what jumped out at you?
Yeah, it jumped out here, but yeah, Trevor walks off and like breaks the wire and throws it away. and this was a good moment. I don't know. I felt like the acting, or I I don't know. Maybe it's just how it's shot, how that was directed, or whatever. But I felt like the excitement of this stuff as we were going on, like the pauses and stuff. Were like they both got callbacks. Like I felt like how exciting
Oh,
it was
yeah.
for them to get it. Like they're both struggling, kind of, and they both got callbacks for like two big roles, and it was exciting. I felt the excitement like in their faces, kind of
Mm.
in the shock.
Well, hey, they would know that because they're actors.
I know, right?
I've
Like, oh my
experienced this
goodness,
before.
it's so meta.
Let me perform this.
They're pulling from experience,
Wild.
literally.
They're pulling from when they got their Marvel callbacks.
Oh, also thinking of like the directing, the director for this,
Don't tell me it was Paco.
it was Paco. No, it wasn't Paco. Should have been. It could have been Paco. I mean,
There was
no,
ning driving shots, but not from above. That's how you know the
that's
difference.
true. That's true. No, the director for this was the director for Shang-Chi, and is the
Why do you
director
have custody of Trevor now?
is the director for the new Spider-Man movie as well.
Uh oh.
That's not an uh-oh.
Uh
That's not an uh-oh.
oh. You
The
shouldn't have
fight
told me that. Now I'm
sequences,
gonna have
the
another
fight
another
sequences.
prejudice situation.
What do you
The
say?
fight situations at Shang-Chi
The fight sequences in Shang-Chi were
were
good.
terrible.
I thought they were good.
Um,
Not at the end.
yeah, that's what
I'm
I
talking about the
remember.
martial arts, like the
Spider-Man doesn't
like
do
on the
that.
building and everything.
Spider-Man swings around and does flips. He doesn't
Okay, there's gonna
like
be fight sequences.
uh
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be ninjas in
uh
this.
why?
I saw a picture of Jackie
Jackie Chan,
Chan.
I did see that
Yeah.
today. Why? It's Spider-Man.
Okay.
Ninjas,
We're
they're
getting into
like, we're
Spider-Man
getting
now.
into the street level stuff. I like this. There's ninjas now.
We're getting into Spider-Man. I know you don't like it that much, but I do. And I saw a theory that the hand from Daredevil, the original series, could possibly be like the villains of Spider-Man, and that would
But what does
explain
that have
the
to do with
ninjas.
Spider-Man?
It's street level. All right, all right, all right.
Get me an Avengers level threat.
We don't need an. We don't need that right now.
That's what
You
I
frustrate me
want.
with this
That's
stuff.
what I want. I don't want the villain to be emotions. I don't want the villain
I
to
don't
be
want it to be emotions.
ninjas. I want the villain to be an Avengers level threat
Can't you just be happy with like a kingpin, like a villain
for
like
a very
that?
short time. Not in my
Those
movie.
are street level,
Not in
like
my movie.
Scorpion.
Not in my sixth Spider-Man movie.
Why not? These are Spider-Man villain, like Scorpion and Kingpin.
I don't want to
They're
talk about it right
Spider-Man.
now. Let's keep going on this.
All right. Episode 4, Doorman. This is like a long drawn out explanation for
Yeah.
why
This is
superheroes
more
and
interesting than the
multi-heroes.
whole rest of the show to me.
Really? Okay.
It's kind of stupid, but I would
It's a
like
little stupid.
it's interesting of how um it's not the Sokovia Accords, but it's a restriction on heroes.
Yeah. Yeah. Like a just like a Hollywood restriction.
Yeah, but like
But
what the things that they can't do.
yeah. This is where I got the most honestly, like She-Hulk vibes.
Well, yeah. I thought the concept was interesting. Not
Yeah, the
necessarily like,
concept's
yeah.
interesting. Yeah.
I'm not talking about like Olaf and all that. I thought
Yeah.
that was the stupidest thing,
Well,
but
it was more like we're seeing another person with powers. She-Hulk had like just tons of people with powers all over the place.
yeah, that's true.
And this kind of felt like it was like playing to that. Like we're going to show you another person that has like some dumb power, and
I didn't think of it like that, but in She-Hulk, it was very frustrating that like every sixth person had powers,
Yeah,
and this
like
still
everybody had
isn't
them.
that frequent. This is more okay.
No, no, this is okay, but it was just like this episode. I felt like it was like you could have dropped this episode into She-Hulk and added it in with
Oh,
like
and it
all
would
the
have made it
other.
better because this would be an
It would have been a
actual
better
like
episode. Yeah,
actual lawsuit situation, like
that's true. That's true.
a
It actually
more
would have been good.
long drawn out. Yeah, a
Yeah,
case. There's a case there.
that is true. No, I'm not gonna say it. We're not. Well, I will say it. We're not redoing She-Hulk. Okay,
No,
it's dead.
it is.
Um. Okay, so let's dive into this. Damar is our focus for this episode, and he's a bouncer. He's very content with his job. He gets his powers from a little leak behind his club. It was very interesting looking. I liked how it looked. It was like a weird black
It
hole
just looked
almost,
like Doctor Who to me.
wormhole. Yeah, something like that. But we did get another Roxxon mention. There's Roxxon on the dumpster. They're another. I don't know. I'm very interested in these like little organizations or companies or whatever that are just like in the background of the MCU that we haven't gotten like big stuff with them yet. But
Yeah.
DODC is up and coming. So I like that. Um he gets these powers. He gets like sucked into this wormhole and then comes out with the power to be a doorman.
I thought you said that he was that character from the Spider-Verse movies.
No, I said it is similar. It was like
Oh.
I was I was making a joke. I was like, he's the
Oh.
whatever the spot or whatever the guy's name
Yeah, I
was.
was like, "What do you mean he's a spot? The spy's black and white with spots."
Yeah. He's just got one maybe spot. We don't really get a good look at
I
it.
wouldn't wanna look. No thanks.
Well,
Um,
I know someone who would love to look at that. His name is Josh Gad.
he wants us yeah, okay.
He's got a real good
So
look.
when we first saw him, I was like, "Oh, that's Olaf."
Yeah.
And then I was very surprised by this, that Disney allowed Frozen
Yeah.
to be used that way.
Yeah. I thought it was hilarious,
It was
honestly.
funny, but it's kinda shocking because they're so uptight, like, in Deadpool, they were like, they can't make jokes about Mickey Mouse
Uh.
in his mouth. He
Oh
can't
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah, like,
yeah.
all that stuff, but in this, he was, like, cussing as Olaf
Yeah. He's just singing whatever the what snowmen do in
in the
summer or
summer,
something.
yeah, a drink in his hand, something
He
about
really just threw like he really just threw in a swear word or something, and that was about it.
a dandelion. I don't
He
like
just sang
Frozen.
the song.
Yeah, he sang the song
So,
about what to do he's gonna do whatever a snowman does in the summer. He's gonna lay out in the sun and have a drink, and honestly, the fire was his fault. He dumped his drink up there
oh yeah, yeah.
and started a fire.
But don't worry, we got the doorman to come save you.
And why was there no other exit? I was interested in that. He took the trash out through that door and it was sticky, and then that was the only door. I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, that is weird, but that's how it went.
Especially because she says something about fire code.
Yeah,
Like, we're
of
at
course
we're
they
at
had to give her that line.
capacity. Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, so Mr. Olaf is the first one to
He wants
journey
us to go
through.
through him.
Let's go. So that yeah, everybody goes through Damar to get out of.
It's been like 48 hours, and he's like, I can sustain this
I can do it. I can do it.
for 300
And
people
you
to
can
run
see
through
him
me.
like his face. He's like struggling,
Uh
kind
huh.
of a little bit. It's like
Immediately.
what is that feeling? Like, what are you
I
trying to
don't know.
like to keep the portal open? What does it look like when they come out? Did we see that? Is it just
No,
like
I think they just
w-
appear through the door because he runs in through the door and he just appears.
it's weird though because it's like
Like, not he doesn't, like, fully, like, bloop on the other side, but he comes through the door like a ghost.
yeah, but it's like Damar is just like up against the door, so like the door's still there. So it's like the portal like goes through Damar and then out his
Don't
back
think
and
about
like
it because you're not
through.
supposed to be worrying about it. He's just a short
This is
character
a
for a minute.
She-Hulk character.
Yeah.
Sorry, I shouldn't give it that much thought. Yeah. So then, he becomes Josh Gad's assistant, kind of getting him
Which
out of
is
tough
hysterical
situations.
that this guy thinks he's so, high on the scale of publicity that he needs someone to be able to get him out.
I mean, he's very popular.
Is he?
He's Olaf.
Okay, but, like, what about, like, someone like Robert Downey Jr., which obviously they couldn't use, but, like, a actually, like, large star, like Johnny Depp or something. But
Let's see what he's in here.
they just would needed to use Josh Gad because he's more affordable. The people that I'm naming are expensive. They're not just gonna do this.
He's in Spaceballs,
Oh, because that's the
Spaceballs
biggest
2,
movie of all time.
Pixels. Yeah,
That
not
did
big
so
ones.
great.
No.
Yeah, he's just affordable in Disney.
Yeah.
That's it.
So yeah, he Damar eventually joins one of Josh Gad's movies. I liked the name of the movie.
Cash grab?
Yeah,
Again, like,
it's
they're
fun.
just making fun of stuff.
Yeah, but it was kind of annoying that it was all in black and white though. It
Yeah.
didn't feel like it needed to be like that.
Mm-mm.
Um, so yeah,
Especially because the whole episode was about it. It wasn't like someone was like, "Remember when?
I remember.
Remember Doorman?
Remember when Olaf went in Doorman? I remember.
Remember when he said he wants us to go through him?
I remember.
You remember Spaceballs?
You remember? You remember the big Pac-Man in Pixels?
Yeah, I
Ah,
remember."
I like Pac-Man. Yeah, so he joins Cash Grab because they don't have to do the special effects with the doorman. Um,
They
and
should be paying him more though.
yeah, he gets more gigs off of that. There's some commercials. He has a moment. See, I liked these like performances, like um, when he's in the old club and his old boss comes up and she asks him if he's like really happy, and he's like, "Yeah, yeah, I'm happy." But you can like see it like it's starting to like take a toll on him, kind of,
Mhm.
and
Ding dong.
ding dong, yeah. But, like, at the beginning of the episode, like, he was so content just being the bouncer, being the
Yeah.
doorman, and, like, he's like, "Yeah, I could do this forever. I don't have ambitions, really, I'm content with this. I like it. It's good. Simple." And then more money, more problems.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so then, the fame starts to run out. His 15 minutes of fame have kinda run up, and the last second here, he gets
Don't worry,
offered
we're gonna do Doorman or Cash
Cash
Grab
grab
too.
2, or the grab of more cash.
Is that what it's called?
No,
Oh.
a fistful of dollars.
Cash Grab 2, fistful of dollars. Who could write these things?
Um, yeah, so
Except now he's a raging alcoholic. It's true.
so now he's a raging
He
alcoholic.
is, except now he is. He wasn't a raging alcoholic in the first one.
No, he wasn't. Yeah. So he got some problems now, and he's unable to keep this portal, I guess, open enough or something. Because Josh Gad's like, I'm going in.
He threw up.
Yeah.
I would imagine that there's some kind of a sensation when someone's going through.
Ew.
But well, I'm just saying, like, in your tummy, there's gotta be something. So he was drunk,
Yeah.
clearly not feeling it. and he threw up halfway through, and I think that when he threw up, it broke his focus.
Yeah, like
Or I couldn't imagine that someone could throw up while you're going through their gut.
Yeah, where's his stomach? Where's his
I don't know. Like that part of yourself kind of like phases out when that's happening. You can't do both at the same time. I think it was
Yeah.
because he puked while he was going through.
Okay. That's a fair enough theory to me. So, yeah, Josh Gad disappears into Doorman and doesn't return.
Imagine children of the world are stricken. Olaf has died. You know?
Today, we lost our favorite snowman,
Not Frosty.
not Frosty. There will never be another Olaf.
I like how they were like, he will be kept under 24-hour surveillance until we find out.
You throw
where-
him up right now. You're not leaving this cell until you throw him up.
or poop him out.
we need Olaf back for the children.
Do it for the children.
Oh
No, this isn't WandaVision. We're not doing anything for the children.
no. So yeah, this is what pushed the whole Hollywood deal. So
No heroes in Hollywood.
well, you can try, but the insurance rates that they have on them are super high now, and so nobody wants to hire them because of that.
That's discriminatory.
Hey, what are you gonna do? This is what happens. You introduce the Sokovia Accords, and then it's just a domino effect with things like this.
Goodness.
Soon we're gonna head into the mutant saga, and it's gonna be discrimination
Oh.
all over the place.
Mutants. Can't wait.
You're just waiting for a mutant quote, aren't you?
I need another Holocaust origin story and a mutant quote. Stat.
I need the same Magneto scene.
I need to see Magneto's origin reimagined again for the 17th time.
It's not
in 20
reimagined.
years.
It's the same imagining.
I need a different actor. I need a different set. I need someone to think they're bringing a unique spin to it, and it'd be the same thing. That's what I need.
Mutants. The mutant gene.
I remember the first 17 times I saw Magneto's origin story.
Where were you when you first saw
Where were you when you saw each of the
mutant quotes?
Doomsday
don't
doesn't
remember.
open with a mutant quote.
I'm gonna lose it.
I'm gonna lose it.
All right, so that's episode 4. Let's roll into episode 5.
We're getting it done.
Yeah, found footage. We open with Trevor and Simon celebrating. But yeah, Trevor. This is where Trevor teaches Simon box breathing, which I just thought was fun.
I remember learning box breathing in like 2nd grade
Mm.
in music class. So every time I see it, I'm like, how do people not know about box breathing?
Bro, I'm pretty sure you are the first person that told me about box
What
breathing.
in the world?
I had no idea about box breathing.
I feel like that's something you could easily invent in your own mind and think you did something too.
Yeah, but not like the way that I don't know. Like it seems natural to to calm yourself down to hold your breath then release kind of thing. But I wouldn't have thought to grab a coaster and visualize it as
Well,
like that,
the
like
more
a
you
box,
know.
or how many seconds to do something or whatever. But we also have Cleary stay. He's at the office late, kissing up to his boss.
Oh, you've got it. I love that button.
So yeah. Then we have so they're celebrating, and this guy comes up to Trevor And
This is the filler episode.
yes, this is a filler
The
episode.
more so filler episode than the other filler episode.
Which one was the other filler episode for you?
This is a filler episode, but Doorman was filler.
Yeah, I agree.
These
Like while
Doorman
we
and
were
this could
watching
have
it, kind
been
of, but
weaved together somehow to save us some
I
time.
feel like Doorman had a little bit more importance to the story.
Yeah,
But
this was just a waste of time. So cut your episode count down and save
yeah,
everybody the trouble.
yeah. So this is Trevor's old like drug dealer.
Which, it's been a long time.
What like 13 years?
At minimum,
Yeah.
probably longer.
I found you.
Considering he's in the area where his old apartment was. Like, this has got to be like
Yeah.
a pre-Mandarin guy.
Yeah. Wild. This guy's still
dedicated. That's a big debt.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, we have Simon.
Bloody hell! Bloody hell!
Simon uses his powers to save Trevor, and then this kid. They notice this kid was riding by on his like e-scooter or whatever.
Cringe.
Yeah, and he got the footage on his GoPro.
Cringe. On his helmet.
On his helmet.
Cringe. And then he zips away. Cringe. And they're like, wait, did he see that? Let's drive after him in our car.
Was that cringe?
Yeah.
Tell me more. What else was cringe?
They were like, I don't see him. Let's keep looking.
Yeah, that's cringe. Keep going.
And then they drive on the sidewalk.
Oh, that's cringe.
It made me think about The Hangover. And then
Hangover's not cringe.
no, The Hangover's not cringe. And then they get him, and then they don't understand how uploading things to YouTube works.
Oh, that's cringe.
Cringe.
We're blowing through this. It's all cringe.
He says that if they don't get his motorcycle back, cringe. The footage of them, of Simon beating like 8 people up is gonna get automatically uploaded to YouTube at 7 in the morning. And they're like, oh, we have to get the motorcycle.
Cringe.
So then they go with this child. They take this child.
Get in the car, child.
And
Let's go.
it's the next morning now. Clearly past 7 a.m. Cringe.
What?
So the YouTube footage is supposed to go up at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
It didn't.
Well, it depends on what time of the year it is. Sun can come up at like 5.
You think all them teenagers were in there making candy at 5 a.m.?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think so, but
So for some reason there's just kids in here making candy.
it's not drugs, guys. It's
Not
candy.
drugs, it's candy.
It's the worst kind of.
They're just treating it like drugs. And then Trevor flips on this kid in the car, and then the kid gets threatened by the gangster people. They're gonna shoot him. And they're like, no, just give us the GoPro. That's all they care about. And then they run away. What in the world? Why? The kids are like, sorry, we got in a fight over our candy business. I got money hungry. That's why I wanted to steal your motorcycle.
It happens
What?
with these operations.
Nah.
It was pretty much filler. The whole thing. It was wasting time, you know. Let's see if there's anything in here that was
Cringe.
not as cringe. That I thought was interesting.
The callback has been moved up.
Callback got moved up, yeah, to right now at the end of the episode.
As people are getting shot at.
Yeah.
Which we never find out what happened. Who got shot.
They're all dead.
The drug dealers?
Everybody.
They killed
Everybody's
them?
dead.
Everybody's dead. They were able to get in their car and drive away.
Yeah.
They just ran around the back
And
of
the
the
police
house,
did not.
out to their car on the other side of the street behind the police.
Dude, their car was like on the street in front of the house.
Yeah.
and they just got in it,
and
turned around,
and drove
and drove
away.
away while the police were shooting up the place.
Yeah,
Like, okay,
cringe.
cringe. They did get a piece of the script during all this, uh,
And then they pull over to read it.
of Barnaby betraying Wonder Man, which was like
Oh, Barnaby is
Trevor is
betraying Wonder Man,
betraying.
but also they pull over to read the script as they're escaping a house where the police are probably looking for them. It's worth
Well, no, this
potentially
was
get.
earlier that they read the script.
Oh,
This is like,
are you sure?
yeah, I have it much earlier.
Weird. I remembered it at the end.
It was like in the middle while they were running around. It was like when they were chasing the kid, they stopped
Oh yeah.
to read the script. Um, yeah, I liked how Trevor got noticed as the Mandarin again by these kids.
Yo, the
Um,
Mandarin is here.
Yo, let him in, let him in,
Yeah, what? Maybe see if he wants a pea train.
dude. I'm sorry. Mexican candy.
I don't
I
like it.
haven't
I
had a
can't
good
get it.
one.
I can't get it with it. I just don't like chili powder on everything.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Also,
And I like pea rings just the way they are. They're real good.
is this show wasn't as bad with it, but it did feel like they were just like
No, I was
this.
okay with it. I know what you're about to say. I was okay with it. This was
Yeah,
much
like
better.
I was okay with it. I think this was the more heavy with it one, I think. But this one and what was that episode?
The house
Pacomia?
party?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the house party one is like um just like the diversity episodes kind of.
No, this felt more
But
in place, except for this one, which was completely filler.
this
But it
one,
didn't
yeah,
seem like the point of showing you this character was to add diversity.
yeah. Yeah, like it didn't feel like that was the point to me, but it was like I don't know. Let's get a big group of Mexicans making their Mexican candy kind of thing. And then it's like, let's get a bunch of Haitians, right? Haitians. And they're all eating Haitian dishes and talking in
Mm,
their language.
this
It's
was
like,
fine to
but
me compared to a lot of other stuff that's
it
been
no, it's
happening.
completely fine. I just felt like it's like we got to include it, but we're better at including it now.
Yeah.
Like we can do it in a more integrated way with the story and all that.
It
And it
doesn't take you out of it.
exactly. They're doing it better is what I'm saying. Like they're improving. It's not just in there to be there,
Yeah.
you know, like with nothing behind it. All right, so let's move on to episode 6, callback. This is where it starts to pick up a little bit more now. I feel like I think in the middle it got kind of like meh, and then towards
Yeah,
the
but
back
this
end it got a
episode
little
didn't
bit
need to
better.
be as long as it was anyway.
Mm, yeah, I thought it was interesting. Let's dive into it here. So yeah, we open with Trevor, a flashback to Trevor auditioning for the Mandarin.
Mhm.
Very fun to see.
Yeah.
Uh, so
He
that
put
yeah,
those glasses on and it just came to him.
yeah, he's like all dirty and like
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
And you'll never see me coming.
Ooh, we be stimming. So yeah, they're driving to Von Kovac's house as fast as they can. Simon falls asleep on the way.
I thought it was weird that it was at his house.
I didn't think it was that weird. I feel like I don't know, but I feel like that's kind of like that's Hollywood because like they all live in the area, so they're like, why not just come over to my house and we'll do some auditions kind of
Because
thing.
I don't know you?
Well, they got security and all that crap, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't perceive it as that weird, but maybe it's not something that's normally done. I don't know. But yeah, Simon's all nervous at the door, freaking out about if he should put his shoes on, take his shoes off, or not. What backstory he needs to have for his shoes or something.
Seriously.
Uh, and then they walk in, and it's not just them. It's
I
three.
liked
It's
that
three Wonder Mans and
when
three
they were
Barnabies.
walking and they couldn't tell if the girl had her shoes on or not, but
Yeah,
they
that
were
was good.
following.
Her feet are covered by her gown or whatever she was wearing.
Her wide leg pants.
Yeah, something. Uh, yeah. So then Kovac brings them all in to his room, that I guess his office that he works in. He's got this big inspiration wall for the Wonder Man movie, and we got pictures of Captain America, and I think Black Panther was on there. It really made me think, like, are we getting any like the Boys movies? Like, are there any like actual movies based off of actual superheroes
in the
in the
MCU
universe?
universe.
Yeah, because that'd be fun. They didn't really mention any other kind of
No
superhero movies.
spoofs.
Yeah, so a little
Pepper's got it
disappointed with
on
that.
lock. Pepper's got it
Pepper
on lock. Copyright infringement. You can't do that.
can't do that. Wonder Man's fine.
Happy?
Wonder Man's fine because it was made before Iron Man existed.
Yeah, that's a cutoff.
Uh, um, so yeah, they all listen to the opening song for the movie. Um, I enjoyed that because like I could kind of like I liked how Kovac was like setting the scene, like he was
It's
playing it.
Von Kovac.
Von Kovac, whatever. He's like setting the scene, like speaking over it, like we're in space, blah blah blah.
He can see the movie.
Yeah, but like I don't know, like I liked being able to see what he was seeing with
Uh,
the music and all that, and like imagine it myself along with the other actors in the room, I guess. So yeah, they do that. Then they pair off to do like some improv type scenes with each other, and Trevor does an amazing performance as a wife.
oh yeah. Uh, Trevor does an amazing performance every time he puts on any kind of performance.
It's true. He's just the
He's an
superior actor,
actor.
an actor. I like how he stole that skull from like he got.
Yeah, it's been handed down meticulously, and then I stole it.
Yeah. Then Simon gets to his scene and he just steals a scene from Pretty Woman.
He starts breaking the dishes, thinking he's being edgy.
Yeah.
The original. He didn't ask you to quote a movie.
No. He got nervous, I guess.
Kick him out.
He
Loser.
sucks. He can't act. Just cop. So Trevor's talking about his past after they do those improv scenes. He's kind of like talking to everybody and making jokes and stuff. Um, and then Von Kovac comes in and he's ready to get going again. And Simon jumps up. He's like, I'll do it. I'm ready. And so he starts to do this scene with one of the Barnabys, and this guy is playing like a bully, talking bad about him.
Saying that he knows his secret.
Yeah, and then Simon getting all upset, and then he punches his head through.
I was so scared. I thought it was real, but I was wondering why it was so dry. I really thought he did it. And I was like, now we're getting somewhere.
Now, did this give you? Because it kind of did with
The
me.
boys?
No, it gave me like the Vision scare in WandaVision kind of vibes. Like it was like
No.
shocking, like it came out of nowhere. Kind of
Nothing
thing.
will ever compare to the vision scare for me. Anthony. The vision scare, I came in the bedroom. Okay, little story time, I'll keep it brief.
Go
When
for it.
WandaVision was coming out weekly, when it was releasing, I woke up every week on the day that it released at 3 a.m. because that's when it became available on Disney Plus to me. And I would watch it. And you were asleep. And then I'd watch it with you again the next day when you
Yeah.
were ready to watch it. So I watched all the episodes on my own first because I had to see it right away. Vision scare. I was so upset.
Are you crying right now?
Yes. I was. Yeah, I just wiped a tear. I was so upset. by that jump scare. I couldn't calm down. I used a whole box of tissues. I came to the bedroom, and I don't remember if I woke you up because I needed help calming down, or if I woke you up because I was being loud, weeping, and you're like, "What's wrong? What happened?" I think you said, "Did someone die?" Because I woke you out of a deep sleep at 3 a.m. or
Yeah.
4 a.m. now. And I was like, well.
You were genuinely upset. I thought someone like someone in your like your side of the family or something had like died or like something serious happened.
It was serious.
No, it was TV.
I was so upset. It scared me because Vision comes in the door, but you're looking at Wanda. She's in the foreground, and he's really way far in the back. And you can tell when he walks in, but it's out of focus. Like
Yeah.
something's up. And I was like lean forward to try
I
and
leaned in
examine.
closer,
Yeah.
like those jump scare videos. I was watching the car driving down the road.
Yes. I was looking so intently, and then it shows his gray face with his forehead ripped out. He's like a zombie, and it was so shocking and upsetting. And so, yeah, you think someone has died, and I'm like, well, I can tell you, but it's a spoiler. You were so pissed. Oh,
I'm going back to bed.
yeah,
This
you
is
were
ridiculous.
so mad. Oh, that was awful. Oh, it still makes me sad to think about how awful that was to see it the first time. Oh. No, it didn't give me that. It just gave me like immediate like overkill, grotesque, but also it was interesting because it was dry. So I was trying to figure
Yeah,
out what was going on. It like really it made me think of more of like the boys kind of grossness.
I
Like
guess
they
they
were.
had to like keep the rating or
Well,
something,
yeah, it
and
was
then
fine the way that it
that's
was.
why
I was
it
like,
was
"Whoa, what?"
dry.
And then it was revealed that he was sleeping. But I was like,
Yeah,
"Ah, what happened? Oh no, I can't believe he just did that. He's
it
screwed."
was pretty good. It was shocking.
Well, I
So,
thought that it would make more sense then, like the whole doorman thing. Like, look, now you're gonna be the next case.
uh,
Like it would link
I
it better
yeah,
to the
I did
doorman
feel like it
thing.
was out of place. I didn't really think it was real when it happened. Like it was shocking that it happened,
No, but I fall for
but
that stuff.
I just didn't think it was like this doesn't fit with like the vibe of the show. Like where are we gonna go from
I
here?
was taken away in the
You
moment, and you
know.
were like, "This ain't real. This isn't doing it."
Um,
Logically, I've analyzed every aspect of the show in the 1 second since this happened, and I know that this isn't real.
I'm very smart, Kaylee. You wouldn't understand. Uh, so yeah, he wakes up and Von Kovac is like standing over him asking if they're boring him. Simon decides to go take a break
And
outside.
Simon's like, actually, I spent all last night tracking down a motorcycle, so a kid didn't post a video. He took out his GoPro because Trevor has had a drug problem and owed money from 20 years ago. So yeah, I'm pretty tired.
But Trevor's fine.
He's an actor.
He just he just acts like he's awake.
He's seasoned. You think he hasn't pulled long nights?
That's true.
America.
But yeah, I liked this little talk that Trevor and Simon had, and how Simon's saying like he can't really show what's underneath, even though Von Kovac is like that's what he wants. It's the person underneath, like dig deep. Um, and then I really liked Trevor helping him here. He says that like the real you is the sum of everything you've experienced. We share our pain, our grief, our joy. The audience is less alone in theirs. We're all less alone.
Did you just perform that?
A little bit, but like not as good as Trevor. But I really liked that line. I liked that. Like I don't know. I liked seeing that like from the actor's perspective, or at least Trevor. But he is an actor. Like just share like the actor shares all of their emotions. They pull from their own experiences to display these intense emotions, and us as the audience, we we see that, and like I like how it's like they feel less alone in theirs 'cause they see ours and our like real emotions that we're pulling from and putting into the performance, and I liked that. It was a good line, uh, and
Yeah.
well performed.
Yeah. I was just thinking about how some people are more believable at doing that than others.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just like an overall thing, like for
Well, yeah.
for actors, I guess. But
Like when Florence Pugh does that thing with her bottom lip, and everyone's like, "Oh no,
but yeah, I mean,
oh no, she's doing it."
she's pulling from past pain and grief, and then the little
Oh,
lip sticks out,
oh no, oh no.
and most of the time, uh, Alexi's just pulling from joy, I guess. But yeah. So then we go back inside, and Simon and Trevor do a scene together. Um, they do their scene, and they kind of start to they get let out by like the lady with the I guess long pants, and they're just like left in the foyer, and they're like, I guess that's it. And then Von Kovac is you see him in the background. You can see his
His hair.
fuzzy
This
hair.
is
Like,
exactly what I feel like it is like when you're first getting indoctrinated into Tim Burton's cast of 20 people that he'll call forever. This is what
yeah,
happens when he likes you for the first time. That's all
yeah.
I was
Okay,
thinking. I was
fair
like,
enough.
this is
Fair enough.
such a
Yeah.
strange process. Come to my house. I don't when they go out.
Uh,
Let me make you do crazy things. I will not.
let's not get too crazy. I know it's Hollywood.
Oh,
There's some
not that
bad
crazy.
stuff
Not
out
that
there.
crazy. Not that crazy. I mean, like this. Like he's like, pretend you're husband and wife. Let me give you a random scenario that has nothing to do with the movie you're auditioning for.
Yeah.
Like what? I didn't see how they were useful exercises. Like they're
Hmm.
not improving. This is a movie with a script.
It's
Why?
very interesting though, because it's like that director, like they're looking for something. So there's a reason
Yeah,
they're asking for these certain scenarios, or I guess it's just kind of like to see. I'd assume to see like just their range and what they can do,
I
like
guess.
with different situations, and
I
then
don't know. I just thought it was weird. So yeah,
but
come do some weird out of place improv, and then I'm not gonna tell you right away. I'm gonna make you wait, but not really that
yeah,
long. I'm gonna just rush down and catch you before you leave.
yeah.
I don't know. It's just
I
weird.
liked it though, because this was another part where I was like, I felt the shock and excitement of the you guys got the parts kind of thing, and I don't know, it was fun. He like puts his arms around them and like
Welcome to the family.
yeah,
I'm gonna be calling you for the next 45 years until you pass away.
you're gonna be playing Wolverine till you're 90.
They're gonna make you do this till you're 90.
Oh yeah, but yeah, and when they get in the car, they still got like those faces on that they're like, bro, this is it, man. Um, so yeah, Trevor drops Cleary or Trevor drops no, Simon drops Trevor off
And
at his
Trevor's immediately
apartment.
picked up. He doesn't get to rest. He tries to run in and they catch him.
Yeah, just make a run. Uh, Cleary's getting upset that he's not getting any info on Simon. And Trevor says he needs more time. Cleary asks if Trevor will testify in court or whatever, and Trevor's like, You can't trust a terrorist in court, a convicted terrorist." Like, fair
I think
enough.
he could convince people though,
He's an
if he
actual,
wanted to.
yeah, oh yeah,
But he's
but
just saying that to get in his head.
yeah, so he gets to continue. All right, so let's jump into episode 7, Kathy Friedman. We get some more flashback for Simon. Um, Simon Simon's dad takes Simon to see Wonder Man. We get to see more of this, but like he pulled him out or didn't pull him. I guess
He
just
played hooky.
yeah, they played hooky. Like he's sick. Um, but yeah, they go see the movie, and yeah, that when they're walking out, I think they like literally mentioned the lasers looking like dumb or something.
Oh,
And I was like, that was like one of the best things.
maybe they think it looked
And
dumb
then
because it looked out of place.
maybe it looked too good. It looks weird. It's like a way higher resolution out of nowhere. Like, why can't they do the rest of the movie like that? Then we go back to modern day, and I guess we've jumped a bunch. I don't really like how these last couple episodes skip over so much time.
Yeah, well, they had to do the whole episode about the candy, so
Yeah, exactly. Like
they
they could have
couldn't
cut
they
that
couldn't
and
have
put
saved
more in
that
there.
time for now.
Yeah. I would have loved to see more of the process of like going through and making the movie.
Yeah, I was under the impression that the movie didn't really even get made. Like that
What?
like they were still working on their wardrobe and stuff when everything fell apart. And then
Oh,
all of a sudden the movie was done.
well, no, I didn't get that. I mean, like there was complications, but like they went straight into like filming. Like they showed them filming like
Yeah.
after
I don't know,
stuff.
it was
So,
weird.
but yeah, yeah. So Simon is on set. Again, being kind of like indecisive about stuff. He's like ordering a drink, and then he's like, "I want some bacon with that." And then he's like, "Ah, no, I don't want the bacon. You can have it." Kind of thing. He's just, "I want this kind of drink." Ah, no, I want this kind of
He was
drink.
being cocky.
Yeah, he's being cocky, but he's also got like that indecisiveness on top of it.
He doesn't know what his breakfast backstory is.
Exactly, the breakfast backstory. What is his protein drinks backstory? But yeah, and then he doesn't like any of the glasses. And more of this backstory stuff. He wants a good
Well, it
backstory
shows it later.
for his glasses.
His dad liked the original
Yeah,
glasses, so that's why he wanted them.
yeah. We get more of that later. I
I
have it
was
here.
surprised they were allowed to be so picky about their wardrobe.
Yeah. I don't really know what like I guess maybe it just depends on the movie, but I feel like some actors get more say
Yeah,
in
but these wouldn't be maybe
certain
Trevor would get
things.
more say, but not Simon.
I think Simon would get more say because he's like
He's a
the lead.
random
He's the lead
guy,
of the movie.
and he's lucky to be there.
He's got the lead. I know it. He shouldn't have like be able to do whatever he wants because it's his first go at it. But I don't know. Um, yeah, everyone on set knows about Simon and Trevor being like best friends. Um, we also have a scene here where he's like he wants to change a line in the
Again, like,
script.
why are you doing whatever you want? You're
Yeah,
lucky to be here. You want to get fired again? You just got fired from a job for doing all
I thought
this.
there was gonna be some trouble
Yeah.
because they had like Von Kovac come over and they were all kind of like, "What is this guy doing? Did
Yeah.
we hire the wrong guy for this?" But don't worry, Trevor comes in with the save. He's like, "How about you say this? Blah 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 blah." Perfect. Everybody loves it. Let's go. Then we get the Trevor and Simon go to dinner with Simon's agents, but Trevor must come along
Their
because
package deal, they're attached.
they're best friends.
Why does he have so many agents?
He's a big deal now, I guess. I don't know.
But this was like the people he barged in on earlier. Remember that?
Yeah,
I don't know. Didn't seem like they worked for him.
I don't know how it works out there in Hollywood, but yeah, like he turns down a Netflix show because Trevor says a play would be better. I feel like that's a dumb thing to do, but
This early on, yeah, that
yeah,
just takes you right back down.
yeah, exactly. Like I don't know what Trevor was trying to do there, or he was just being dumb, or like, or
Maybe he
he's
was
just
trying to
so
keep
fond
him
of
safe.
maybe, but like maybe I don't know.
Trevor could stay close if he did the theater versus a Netflix set might have more trouble if he's not working on it.
I don't know.
But really, I think
It
Trevor
shouldn't really.
Trevor just said theater because he likes theater better.
Yeah, like
That
it
was
shouldn't
all.
really affect Simon. Like if he can keep his powers under wrap, then there's like
Big if for this buddy.
yeah, I know, but like that's not a problem. I mean, they're literally working on like a huge movie right now, so like he's got to keep it under wraps anyway. He wants to be an actor. Netflix is like it's a pretty good deal. Like I don't know. Then all these agents and whatnot say that this lady Kathy is on her way, and she writes some not so great stuff about people. So you got to be
So why is
careful
she allowed to be around?
because she's a very important writer, I guess. I don't know.
Why do
All of
they?
her stuff was like it wasn't like I'm trying to remember what she wrote about this a little bit. I felt like it wasn't like the worst thing. It was just like that's kind of not nice about them. But like it's not like career ending. I felt like
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Kathy shows up on set and she's there to shadow on the first day.
Yeah, an
Um
old boy starts acting like a different guy now.
yeah. Yeah. Simon's being nice to literally everybody.
Let's spend $600 on chocolate.
Yeah, she deserves it. It's her birthday. It's her birthday.
I would write Baker and a kisser upper.
Kiss her up. Um yeah, then Kathy just drops, yeah, talk to your ex. Uh and the parents as well. So
Parent and brother.
oh, parent, sorry. Do we even know what happened to him? The dad?
I don't
I didn't
remember.
even hear any of that. Yeah, my word.
Simon probably just I
Caylee?
don't know. Kitchen
I
fire.
mean, maybe. It does feel like the powers, the dad feels like there's like a lot of stuff missing from his past that
Yeah.
they're like holding out for season 2, baby. Give us
Bad
season 2.
decision.
Oh, but yeah, so Simon then goes and meets with his ex because he's freaking out what she might have told Kathy. Um, and so his ex kind of do some small talk a little bit and find out she got a role on Severance.
That was exciting. He said she looks like a heli.
She does, yeah. She looks like she fits in Severance, like her face.
I can't wait for the next season of Severance.
I know, I know you can't wait. It's your favorite.
I do enjoy it.
You just can't wait for the Helly and Mark relationship.
It's too late to get off topic.
Yeah, and then his ex, uh, she drops the news on him that she always knew his secret and didn't tell Kathy. So that's good.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, if he's that easy to set off.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I got like the sense. I mean, like he obviously knows that he has these powers, but like he seems
He's just
very.
in extreme denial about them.
Yeah, it seems like he's just not aware of how noticeable they are. The
Yeah.
powers are like when they happen. Kind of
He's too
weird.
busy trying to think of backstory.
Yeah. backstory for himself to get out of his own situation. Um, yeah, so Simon then talks to his family. Oh no, yeah, he talks to his mom, and that's how he finds out that Kathy talked to her and Eric, and then he goes in for, I think it's the second day. Now he goes in to do his interview with Kathy, and it's both of them, Trevor and Simon. Um, and Kathy says that Eric was actually nice. He said nice things. Weird.
Sus.
And then Kathy quickly kind of shifts over to Trevor and digs in to his arrest in the airport. And what's going on there is like, you didn't finish your prison sentence. You must have had to make a deal. Trevor's getting all uncomfortable, everything. All he wanted to do was show pictures of his mom. That's all he wanted to do.
It's true. Leave Trevor alone.
Please leave him alone. But yeah, he storms out.
They gave him things.
You don't understand. They gave him things. So yeah, Trevor storms out, um, and Simon follows him, and Simon thinks that that was like really, really sus that he wasn't answering, and kind of stormed out. So he pries a little bit, um, and Trevor tells him the truth about how he's working for the DODC and trying to get information on him, but he doesn't want to. He wants to find a way out. I felt so bad for Trevor though, because like he
Yeah.
really didn't want to do that, but he's stuck. And whenever he did this, he was like he like
He
put
grabbed his shirt.
well like he did he grab a shirt? He just like pushed his like hands together or whatever he was talking about, and he just like looked so sad. And he was like, I want to, I don't want to like I don't want to do this. We're gonna find a way out, kind of thing. Um, but yeah, Simon's upset and tells him that's one hell of a performance, man. And walks out, and then he goes to the soundstage and gets really mad, and he hulks out
Seriously.
on
He
ionic
does
energy,
some dummy stuff.
dummy stuff,
He blows up the set.
blind with rage.
Seriously. He could have killed everyone. What if he just nuked the planet? Like,
He's seeing red or purple, depending on what his eyes are feeling like. All right, then we move on to the finale, the final episode of probably one season of Wonder Man.
wow.
Episode 8, Yucca Valley.
What was that?
Yucca Valley.
One more time.
Yucca Valley.
Thanks.
Your turn.
I can't. I couldn't possibly.
I think you possibly could. What was that? Come on.
Yuck.
All right, nice try. Moving on.
My sinuses are all messed up, so it's hard to my mouth.
It's hard to ucka.
Yeah, it's hard to.
Okay. Um. All right. So we start this finale episode, which isn't that crazy of an episode, really, for a finale. It's not that wild, but
No.
we started off with more flashback after the Wonder Man movie. Simon saw with his dad. They go and get burgers. This is where we find out, dad loves the Wonder Man glasses. And I just liked his dad being really nice to him about um, just being like encouraging of Simon and being like, "You're really good at acting. No, man, like you're talented. Like
But is he though?
He got the role of Wonder
That's all
Man.
I keep thinking is like, but is he though? Because I haven't been convinced.
I think he's
Like,
fairly
I'm
good,
sure that he's
but it's
acting.
also like
He's obviously acting to be playing the character of Simon, but he can't act on top of being Simon.
I don't know. I
And
think
that's the
he
part that
can.
I'm not seeing anything else.
Mm. Either way, I just thought it was nice. It's like this is a dad seeing a talent in his son, and pointing it out and being like, "You can make something out of that. Like you're really talented, above the normal
Apparently,
average Joe."
the
It
av-
was
the
sweet.
average 8-year-old.
It was very sweet. I liked it. What do you have against giving your child a compliment, huh?
Nothing, but I'm just not convinced. He's like, you're really good, like really good, like you're good,
Whoa, whoa.
you're good, like Step
Like
Brothers.
stepbrother.
It's
You're
me,
good.
Dale.
It's me.
You're good.
What was that? It's like a mix of Fergie and Jesus.
I said something about having an out of body experience and seeing himself turn into a unicorn.
Dale's face. What Brendan is singing.
Stop. Now I want to watch Step Brothers, but I can't.
That wistful look. Oh,
It's me, Dale. You're
you're
good.
good.
I know.
Oh,
I had a sore throat for a month and a half. These are not the kind of conditions for you to request this from me.
oh. Step Brothers is the best comedy of all time.
We could do a 2-man show.
Every single line is gold.
Every single
I
line.
love it.
Unlike Wonder Man. Segue
It's
back
not a
in.
comedy. Okay. All right. Well, we are segued back in.
America. Ready for another lesson?
California.
Here we.
Yeah, I like the song choice. California, here we come. I liked that overlaid. The DODC. They arrive at the set.
I like how they were laying down things like they found evidence.
Hmm?
They were laying down little numbered tick cards like they had
Oh yeah,
evidence.
it was just a blast
Yeah.
with like it's not a bomb, so there's no like remnants
No, they found them.
or
They
anything.
found.
It's
They
literally
found
just a
remnants.
guy. Like,
They found remnants. You don't know. They had evidence cards out.
this piece of concrete is cracked over here. Let's put a card on it.
Document it.
You see how it goes up like this? Like it ramps up a little bit. Put a card on that.
It's
Oh,
broken.
the
Put a
card fell
on
over because it was on a.
it.
What do we do, Cleary? Oh, yeah. So they're going to the set while Simon is driving home. He's punching the steering wheel. He's upset, man. Um, we have the explosion. It's being covered on the news. Simon calls his mom. Kind of just has a more of a casual conversation, or tries to.
Because he thinks he's going to jail.
But yeah. I don't know. I got No Way Home vibes with the helicopters flying around outside, and he's like looking outside, and then we see like Cleary is on his way to make an arrest. This was cleverly like
Well, with the helicopters, you
placed,
think it's
yeah,
definitely Simon.
and it's clearly not happening at the same time as what we're seeing with Simon. It's offset a bit, but we don't know that
I
because
thought it was at the same time, yeah.
yeah, I thought at first, but then we have Trevor, and he calls Simon, tells him that tells Simon that he's gonna take responsibility for his own mistake, and then you just feel the excitement inside of
Oh,
you
yeah, I
when
was
when
excited.
the news comes on and it says viewers may find this upsetting.
Yes, yes, yes. Show me.
America, did you miss me? Are
Yeah,
you ready for another lesson?
he hits everything.
Yeah, I did that, and it cuts. I love
Oh
that.
my goodness.
Yeah, yeah. So he hits all those lines towards the beginning there, um, with the "Did you miss me? Are you ready for another lesson?" And then he like makes some spiel about like the indoctrination camps of
Hollywood is
Hollywood.
mind controlling you, which
Yes, which some accuracy, but yeah, and then mentions the explosion, and he's like, "I did that."
I love this because
Cuts.
he stays completely in character. He is the Mandarin now. He
Yeah,
filmed that cinnamon and he has stayed in character since he filmed that.
yeah.
And he's committed to staying in character for the rest of his life.
Hopefully, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I think he because he's not like totally in character when Simon comes in later for him,
No. Well, no,
but
not
like,
with Simon.
but yes, like to the world,
Yeah.
yeah, it looks like he's gonna just stay in that character, especially with Cleary and all that,
Yeah.
because now we have Cleary coming to arrest him, which it had to be offset
Yeah.
because we had him coming to go to make an arrest, but he hadn't done this yet. So, um, but yeah, he comes in, arrests him, and yeah, taking him to the car, and he's like, "I have always been the Mandarin, and you never saw me coming."
Oh, I love it so much. It's so beautiful.
Bro
All
is
those lines.
cooking.
They were cooking back when they wrote Iron Man 3, and you didn't have to change the recipe all these years later.
Nope, and they knew that. They did it right.
Yeah.
Oh, fire! I love it.
America.
Oh, America,
That was a good one.
did you miss me?
Yes.
Oh, so good to see all that. It hit all the like all the little sayings that you want to get hit. It scratched
He
that
didn't
itch.
talk about fortune cookies, though.
No, he didn't. He didn't. But
That's the only one that was missing for me, which he
fortune
wasn't going to be able to
cookies.
get that in there naturally,
No, they would have had to gone to a Chinese restaurant or something. Him and Simon.
which they could have and they should have
Yeah,
because I need that.
I need that in my life. All right, so he's been arrested. Um, Simon goes back to set. Um, he's
Yeah, the director's like, I don't care, we're making the movie.
yeah. He sends whatever the guy that was getting the protein shakes or whatever to go get Simon because we never miss a shoot day. And but Kovac von Kovac tells Simon basically to use that misery that he's feeling, pull from it, and use it in these scenes. Um, and Simon gets the original glasses. They find them, give them to him, and then we get to first look at his suit. I guess
And he looks like Falcon.
he does kind of look like. I think it's just like the W and the
The sleeveless
yeah
thing with the glasses with the red lens.
yeah the red lens is
The
yeah.
red lens and then the black pants, like to me, is close enough to the Falcon costume.
I see it. I definitely see it.
Are Torres's lenses red?
I don't think so
Oh.
because his suit's green. I think they're like maybe yellow or something.
Ew.
Yeah, it's really disgusting. Reminds me of like broccoli with cheese on it.
What in the world?
Falcon 2. So yeah, yeah. Then they start doing the scene with just like the tennis ball as the stand-in because now Barnaby has been arrested and they have to recast Barnaby. Uh, I liked how they did the transition to the premiere night of the movie, but it did feel like we were like missing a bunch. Again, I knew it was the last episode, but it's like you really just cut a bunch of making the movie and everything straight to premiere night. Then we get Von Kovac like saying, "I don't do sequels, but we're
Tim
gonna
Burton
do a
vibes.
sequel." I think.
No. Don't. No, don't do a sequel.
I don't really
Don't
see
do
it
a
getting a
sequel.
sequel.
Find another movie to put this guy in if you like him.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
you do. Build an empire.
that's what you do with Johnny Depp.
If you find your Johnny Depp, build
Yeah.
an empire.
uh, uh, oh yeah. Then we get Eric actually complimenting um Simon and being nice to him, and he says he wished Dad could be here to see that. It was nice. Um, then we get a kind of an interesting jump. I was like, where are we going with this at first?
Yeah. I was confused.
Yeah. But we got Simon convincing this guy Chuck Eastman to let him shadow him for an upcoming role.
What's up with these Eastmans?
Yeah, right.
These Eastmans should have been making goat cheese too.
The Eastmans. Where's Tabitha? I want Tabitha.
Are people gonna know what we're talking about?
It's The Walking Dead. There's a goat named Tabitha, owned by a man named Eastman.
What's the season and episode?
Season 6, episode 4,
What's the name?
maybe. Here's not here.
Just gotta test every once in a while because you
I
always
think
say
it's episode 4.
you're like, I don't know all that stuff. I know it's from The Walking Dead. And you're like, I know the season, episode number, the title.
I like that show. Okay,
Yeah, I like a lot of shows and I don't know the season number, episode title.
I've watched a lot. I've watched it a lot.
I've watched things a lot more times than you and I don't know that information.
All right, I guess I'm just special.
You are.
Um, yeah. So he's shadowing this guy, Chuck, um, and so he's staying with them, eating dinner. He's like, I can't let anybody know. Um, and then we get like he's shadowing Chuck as he's at the uh, doctor and talking about sickness or whatever. And then they're working on a truck. He's working Chuck later that night working on a truck, and they're talking. Simon and Chuck are talking, and he says he'd be sick because he's been like around the inmates or something, around those people. I think is what he says.
Which is weird.
Yeah, it's like you're like start. It's like starting to come together, but like quite not quite sure what's going on. Then we have Chuck says that Chuck's like talking to Simon. It's like you've been trying to come shadow me at work, and I think I got a way for you to get in. I got you. I bribed someone or something. I don't know, but Simon is able to shadow him at work, and we find out that he works at the DODC around some super powered inmates. Would have been nice to see something.
Chuck is gonna have powers next time we see him.
Oh, goat powder, goat powers.
He's gonna be a cheese slinger.
Shoot, oh no, that's terrible. Goat cheese out of something. I'll say that.
No. Stop. In the name of the law, finish the episode.
So yeah, he shadows him. They go into the DODC, and Chuck kind of directs him down to where the inmates are, and Chuck gets. I think does he get a call from his? I think he gets a call
His
from his
wife
wife.
calls him
Yeah, and like a bunch of money got dropped into their account. Kind of suspicious, huh?
enough to pay up all their medical debt.
Yeah. So I don't know how much that is, but I assume it's a lot, and I bet I don't know. I don't know how much he would have gotten paid for the movie, but I
According to
feel like
you, he was more successful than his brother.
yeah, but like ah, who knows what their medical debt was, but medical debt can be a lot.
He said the daughter got salmonella playing with a neighbor's chicken, and no doctor would diagnose it correctly, which is wild. That's what
What?
he said when he was working on the truck. It
Huh,
started with his daughter, that's why he has to work that job. She got salmonella playing with the neighbor's chicken, and doctors kept
bro.
misdiagnosing her. It said something about, like, CAT scans and something for
What the heck?
salmonella.
America,
That's lazy writing.
your healthcare system is in shambles. The charlatans that work. Okay, I can't keep doing
Let's
this.
finish. We're we're about done here.
Yeah, we're about done here. So yeah, basically, Simon finds Trevor, breaks him out. They go flying off into the sky, all
Simon
whimsical.
Simon breaks him out like it's Willy Wonka
Yeah,
in the
the
glass
glass
elevator. Up and out.
up and out, up and out. Yeah, and then we also get a little bit of Cleary being like, "Well, we got some traces of ionic energy or something from the set that got exploded. So if he can harness ionic energy, he could be very dangerous or a great asset."
The end.
Hmm. The end. Do you think we'll see Wonder Man again?
Maybe in 15 years.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
we'll see Trevor a lot sooner with no explanation.
Yeah, we will.
Guaranteed.
Well, we'll see the Mandarin a lot sooner, hopefully.
We'll see something.
How did you feel about overall?
I mean, like, the quality wasn't bad. I just, again, why are we doing this right now?
Yeah.
What's the point? This isn't a character we need to be focusing on right now. I don't care if you want to bring him in, but, like, connect it to something, please.
Yeah.
Even, like, in a sneaky way. Like, this just feels like it's not connected. The connection is that the DODC is in it.
Yeah. This is the second Spotlight, Marvel Spotlight. First one was Echo. I kind of like how they like it like puts it in another category. I feel like it separates it a little bit just by like seeing that banner. It's like, oh, this is kind of different. Um, but I don't think it's what they should be doing right
Yeah, it's a waste of time.
now. Yeah, right now, like you need to be connecting things after all the stuff that has not been connected. It's time to start
There's
connecting
never
everything.
been so many loose ends.
Right. Yeah. Now you just created another one by the end of this. I mean, he's out. It's not a bad one, but like he's out in the world somewhere, with the Mandarin flying around in the sky or something. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed it. I liked the like I said, like I liked the journey of like seeing the struggling actor like getting the roles, and I liked feeling like seeing and feeling kind of like the excitement of some of that, like getting roles and stuff. I just don't like how the end it like jumped through a lot of the stuff that I thought like I was kind of looking forward to, of it being like an interesting like movie making stuff behind the scenes of
It
movie
was slow
making.
in the beginning, they wasted time in the middle, and it was really fast at the end.
Yeah, the middle was pretty good waste of time there. Did not need an entire episode to do the doorman backstory. You could have smashed that into something else and been fine. But yeah. Overall, yeah, not bad, but kind of unnecessary. Um, and the rest of the year, like everything looks great. So like, I feel like this is gonna be a really solid year for Marvel, though, because this wasn't that bad, and everything coming up like really looks good. So we're ending with Doomsday, the big finale right there.
It just feels like a cleanse.
Yeah, yeah, feels good. Feels good. Feels like a nice hot shower, wiping off, cleaning off all the grime and everything from past years. All right, you want to hit comments?
Yeah. What have we got?
All right, we got one comment. Got one comment from Joey. He just said, "I loved it.
Good for you, Joey. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
He loved it a lot." So yeah, I we didn't have a lot of comments, but I did do an additional poll, which got like 80 or so votes.
Okay.
So our one for the actual episode was one vote, but this one got like 80 votes. So we can go over this one. This one was, how do you think Wonder Man will turn out? And the options were flop, good, amazing, Marvel Gold.
Did these people say Marvel Gold?
What do you think? They
They
said
probably said fantastic or whatever the step below was.
amazing.
Yeah.
19% said amazing. 16% flop. 15% Marvel Gold. And 50% said good.
Okay, I'm there, I guess.
Yeah, I think that tracks. I mean, it was good. Wasn't amazing. Wasn't Avengers Doomsday. Hopefully, it's gold. But I definitely don't think it was a flop. All right. You got anything else before we
Yeah, I
head
have
out for the
something
night?
completely unrelated to Wonder Man that I have to say here.
All right.
I just wanted to say that this is our first episode since Catherine O'Hara has passed away, and I'm very sad about it. And that I just talked about her a couple episodes ago, and I mentioned her specifically as someone that I was worried about watching her entire filmography too soon, too fast. I save people's stuff because I'm always worried I'll watch it all and then there'll be nothing left. And I'm very glad that I still have a lot I can watch that I haven't seen yet.
Oh yeah.
But it's very sad because, like I said, I watch all this stuff from the late 80s, mid, early 90s, and that's what I think of. So it was just extra shocking. I mean, from the reactions I've seen on social media, no one was expecting that. And
Doesn't
it
seem
it
like
it
it.
was
Yeah.
unexpected. I mean, she had projects, she was working on that show with Seth Rogen that,
The studio.
yes,
Yeah, which is kind of like this, but yeah.
she was actively working, she wasn't sick long term, she wasn't going downhill, she just
Hmm.
got sick and suddenly passed away, but it's nice to see that she's remembered very positively by everyone.
Yeah.
Like, this was something that a lot of people felt.
It kind of sucks that you learn so much about people after they die. Kind of like I mean, this is probably common knowledge for people who are like like real big fans of her or whatever. But like, I didn't know that she was like so reserved. Apparently, what I've been seeing is like that she wasn't. She was pretty reserved, like off camera. Like,
You gotta save it all.
yeah, but then like on camera, like man, she had a presence,
Yeah.
man. Like
Um,
she steals scenes. Like
Absolutely. There's so many things I think of when I think of her, but I just always get hung up on. It's Home Alone,
Uh,
and whenever it's her and child Macaulay Culkin
yeah,
and the way that they feel like equals,
yeah,
not because she's not good or because she's, like, playing it down, but the way that they were able to act together, that he was such a high caliber as a child,
mm,
but that they could work together like that, like, you felt like this child is equally matched.
yeah.
That I don't know, she didn't take from him, you
No,
know?
I think she had like her little. She she can be very. I want to say like extravagant or not, but like I don't know what the word is, but just like really out there.
Oh, yeah,
And
outlandish?
huh?
Outlandish?
Yeah, yeah, like outlandish, but and like you could see that kind of like peeking through with her performance on Home
Oh,
Alone,
yeah,
but like she was playing the right character, I think. Like she
yeah,
let it through just enough. Like
yeah.
she had her moments like Kevin,
Oh, yeah.
but like it wasn't over the top. Like she
"I'm trying
played
to
it well.
get home to my 8-year-old son."
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yes. Yeah. She played it in
Oh.
the right way. Like
"If you don't
she
let
went
me
a
gut
little
out this house and make it my own, I will go insane."
that's over the top that's another
Yeah.
level on
Yeah.
with that mom. But yeah, with Kevin's mom, it's like she's more of like a real mom. Like
Yeah.
not so crazy, but when these crazy things happen,
She can take it there.
that's her kid.
Yeah.
Like she's gonna take charge.
Oh, it's just very sad, but, there's a lot to look back on that I've seen a million times, and there's a lot of stuff that I haven't seen that I can, you know,
Yeah.
take my time working through, but
Well, we might get to talk about that more in our next episode, which is gonna be Fallout again. So we're gonna see Macaulay Culkin probably. Maybe, I don't know with that what happened in those other episodes. I'm sure he's still around. There was a big battle. But
yeah.
yeah. Um but we'll see.
No, I
We'll
just
see.
would be remiss if I didn't say something about that. I was just talking about her, and that's one of the people that I think of. And this was probably the worst celebrity loss for me. Like, I cried for a little bit.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But well, it's not like I knew her personally, but yeah, I am addictive with movies and media,
You really are. Yes.
and so like these are part of me now.
Hmm.
So it was sad, but it's nice to know that she wasn't problematic.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
it was the whole world was like, "No." So yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in. If you'd like to leave your thoughts on Wonder Man or Fallout Season 2, Episodes 5 through 8, which will be our next episode's focus, you can do so on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, or our Threads accounts, all named Two Ghost Review. We'd love to hear and discuss your thoughts on our next episode. Threads is where most of the action is happening and where you can see our thoughts on the world of pop culture in between episodes. We will also have a poll up the day this episode comes out. Polls can be found on Instagram and Threads for 24 hours and on Spotify for a week. New episodes drop every other Friday. If you enjoyed this episode, we would be very grateful if you left us a 5-star rating on Spotify. Again, thank you all for listening to our ramblings and rants. We will see you all